Hi, friends. It's time for another remote learning lesson of math with Miss Lander. Today, we're going to represent numbers 10 through 19 as tens and some more ones. As always, let's first review the remote learning rules and expectations. Sit in a quiet space that won't distract you. If unfortunately you cannot go to a quiet room, keep your mic muted. And when I call on you, unmute your mic. Listen to the speaker and questions being asked. Track the screen at all times, participate, be engaged, and of course, have fun. Okay, let's go over the criteria for success for today's lesson. I can determine how many ones are left over when removing 10 from numbers 11 through 19. I can count up to 20. I can use a 10 frame to organize my work. I can make my number sentence match my 10 frame. So let's start with a game. Which box does not belong? There are 4 boxes, and one of these boxes does not belong. I'm going to give you 1 minute to solve each box problem to figure out the number and then decide which box should not be there. Your time starts now. Think to yourself, which number is different than the rest? 30 seconds left. Ten more seconds, you're almost there. And time. Great work, guys. Let's go to box number 1. Box number 1 has a 10 stick and a single cube. A 10 stick represents 10. 10 plus 1 gives us 11. Let's go to box number 2. 1 plus 1, that's a number sentence. 1 plus 1 equals, there you go, 2. Our third box has a 10 frame, and one 10 frame is already filled out. 1 full 10 frame equals 10, and you have 1 single more dot. 10 plus 1 is 11. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Thanks for counting with me. And then our last box is in standard form already. And 11 is 11. So let's see. We have 11 in box 1, 2 in box 2, 11 in box 3, and 11 in box 4. 2 does not belong. If you chose 2, way to go. Now, let's watch a video to get us ready for today's learning.
Locating numbers with a group of 10. Come on, everybody, let's sing it again. Numbers in the teens have a group of 10. Come on, everybody, let's sing it again. Numbers in the teens have a group of 10. 10 is a group of 10 and 0 extra ones. 11 is a group of 10 and 1 extra 1. 12 is a group of 10 and 2 extra ones. 13 is a group of 10 and 3 extra ones. 14 is a group of 10 and 4 extra ones. 15 is a group of 10 and 5 extra ones. 16 is a group of 10 and 6 extra ones. 17 is a group of 10 and 7 extra ones. 18 is a group of 10 and 8 extra ones. 19 is a group of 10 and 9 extra ones. Come on, everybody, let's sing it again. Numbers in the teens have a group of 10. Come on, everybody, let's sing it again. Numbers in the teens have a group of 10. 10 is a group of 10 and 0 extra ones. 11 is a group of 10 and 1 extra 1. 12 is a group of 10 and 2 extra ones. 13 is a group of 10 and 3 extra ones. 14 is a group of 10 and 4 extra ones. 15 is a group of 10 and 5 extra ones. 16 is a group of 10 and 6 extra ones. 17 is a group of 10 and 7 extra ones. 18 is a group of 10 and 8 extra ones. 19 is a group of 10 and 9 extra ones.
I hope you had a great time singing with the song. So let's get started with today's work. The direction says drag the circles to fill in the 10 frame to match the card. Then write the number sentence. Watch Miss Lander as she solves the first problem. First step, I think to myself, how many 10s and how many 1s are in the number 14? There are 1 10 and there are 4 1s. I noticed that the first 10 frame was already done for us. A full 10 frame represents 10. And the second 10 frame, they started it off for us with 1. But how many more 1s do we need? 10, 11, let's keep going. 12, 13, 14. Now we have to write the number card to match our 10 frame. There are 4 1s in the second 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I write the number 4. 10 plus 4 is 14. Way to go. I was able to match my number card with the number sentence. So let's dig a little bit deep into the problem. How was I able to determine my total? Yeah, I can use my number card. When looking at your number card, you know the value now of how many 10s and 1s you have. 1 10, 4 1s. When I use that information, great job, guys. In my number sentence, 1 10 values 10, 4 1 values 4. 10 plus 4 is 14. So knowing how many group of 10s you have and how many leftover 1s you have, you can find the total. Great job, guys. So let's stamp our learning today. You're going to turn and talk with the guardian next to you. It might be your family member, like your brother, your sister, your cousins, your aunt, uncles, or mom or dad. How are we able to find the total today? Share your answer with someone now. Here's what Miss Lander came up with. We can make a group of 10s and some loose 1s using our 10 frame. That's how we were able to find our total. When we counted our 10 frame, we had 1 full 10 frame and some loose ones. When we added all of our dots together, we were able to find our total. So let's revisit our criteria for success so we can master today's problem. I can determine how many 1s are left over when removing 10 from numbers 11 through 19. I can count up to 20. I can use a 10 frame to organize my work. And I can make my number sentence match my 10 frame. Now it's your turn. You're going to drag the circles to fill in the 10 to match the number card. Then write the number sentence. What is the number on a number card? Get ready, set, go. Yes, it's 16. So let's think to ourselves, how many 10s and how many 1s are in 16? You got it. There's 1 10 in 16. So we have to fill our first 10 frame now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I wrote 10 on the bottom. Now, how many 1s are in 16? There are 6 1s. Great work. So we have to make a new 10 frame and add 6 more dots. Get ready, go. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I add a 6 number card. 10 plus 6 is 16. We were able to match our number card. Great work. So let's think about what we learned today. We can use a 10 frame to organize our counting. Our number sentence must match our 10 frame. And we can group our 10s and some loose ones, like in the number 16. A full 10 frame was full, and then we had 6 more ones for our second 10 frame. Now it's your turn. For your homework today, you're going to practice filling in your 10 frame with some group of 10s and some loose ones. I'm excited to see your work later. Be safe. Have a great day. Thanks for learning with Ms. Lander today. Goodbye.